Air travel is changing faster than ever, and many of the items Americans still pack out of habit are now outdated, unnecessary, or even risky. Some slow you down at security, some trigger TSA inspections, and some make you a target for theft. Today, you'll discover the 13 outdated travel items you should never bring on a plane in 2026, and the smarter alternatives that will help you glide through TSA, avoid bag checks, and travel like a pro. Let's start with the travel item almost every American has owned, the old U-shaped neck pillow. Back in 2012, they were everywhere. But today, they're bulky, they hang off your bag, attracting dirt, and they take up half of your personal item space. TSA actually squeezes them because people hide valuables inside. Most importantly, they barely support your neck. A compact, ergonomic pillow or a small inflatable model gives real support and folds to the size of your phone. It's cleaner, smarter, and actually comfortable. Another outdated essential is the old two-wheel suitcase. These bags are heavy, unstable, and tip over constantly in crowded terminals. In 2026, with stricter carry-on rules and AI bag sizers measuring dimensions down to the inch, old bags get flagged far more often. And when your carry-on is oversized or heavy, gate agents don't negotiate. They charge. A lightweight four-wheel spinner makes your airport movement smoother, keeps you within size limits, and reduces the chance of expensive gate check fees. Now let's talk about old travel adapters, the big, cubed ones with sliding switches for Europe, UK, Asia, and so on. 10 years ago, they were handy. Today, they are slow, unsafe, and frequently fail voltage protection. Airports see hundreds of melted adapters every year because these older models can't handle modern fast-charging electronics. They also take up too much room and often get flagged during security scans. A universal USB-C adapter with built-in surge protection is smaller, safer, and can charge all your devices at once. Another outdated essential that slows travelers down are large, over-ear noise-canceling headphones. They're fragile, they need their own case, and TSA often demands they be placed separately in the bin for clear scanning. That becomes a delay every time. Meanwhile, modern noise-canceling earbuds provide the same audio quality, more comfort, and don't require a separate scan. This single change saves time, reduces clutter, and makes security lines smoother. Next, let's talk about full-size toiletries. Every day, hundreds of them are thrown away at U.S. airports. Even though some airports use CT scanners that allow liquids to stay in your bag, many airports still don't. Travelers pack large bottles, assuming they'll make it through, and TSA removes them almost immediately. This slows down the line, delays you, and costs money. Switching to solid toiletries or small refillable bottles instantly reduces your security risk and makes your bag lighter and cleaner. Let's move into outdated habits now, the ones almost every traveler still does without thinking. Paper boarding passes are one of the biggest outdated items in American travel. They tear, they smudge, and in winter they get soaked in snow or rain. Gate agents have to manually verify details when they won't scan properly, which slows the entire boarding line. Digital boarding passes, digital IDs, and screenshots are not only faster, they're now part of the modern screening process. Always keep one printed pass as emergency backup, but rely on digital for speed. Another outdated habit is wearing bulky layers through TSA. Heavy coats, packed pockets, scarves, thick sweaters, all of these show up as dense items on TC scanners, which almost guarantees a manual pat-down. Today's fast travelers remove their outer layers early, empty their pockets completely, and place everything in their bag before reaching the belt. This single change cuts your security time in half. Many travelers also still bring too many electronics. Old tablets, multiple chargers, tangled cables, backup cameras, all of it becomes a scanning nightmare. When a bag has too many electronics piled together, the scanner can't see through it, and TSA will pull you aside. A simple kit with a USB-C multi-port charger, 2 universal cables, and only the electronics you truly need will keep your bag organized and security-friendly. Medication is another area where outdated habits cause problems. Loose pills in unlabeled containers are flagged instantly. TSA officers must identify what they are, whether they're allowed, and whether they match your documents. That means delays and unnecessary questions. Keeping medication in original packaging or inside a labeled organizer avoids all of this and keeps the process smooth. Another outdated travel item is the thick wallet, stuffed with old receipts, gift cards, store cards, business cards, and random cash. Not only does this make you more vulnerable to pickpockets, but it also slows your ID checks. A slim travel wallet with only the essentials, one debit card, one credit card, your ID, and minimal cash is the modern, safer approach. And finally, the biggest category of outdated items, the just-in-case items. The extra pair of shoes you never wear, the heavy power strip, the old book you won't read, the bulky umbrella, the dedicated camera you don't need because your phone is better, that extra sweatshirt. Travelers pack these based on fear, not logic. But these items increase weight, complicate screening, and make your personal item hard to manage. The truth is simple. If you don't use it weekly at home, you won't need it on a trip. Most travel stress today isn't caused by TSA, it's caused by outdated items you bring from home. When your bag is lighter, your electronics are modern, and your essentials are organized, your entire airport experience becomes easier, faster, and more predictable. To travel well in 2026, prepare efficiently. Store a digital copy of your ID. Screenshot your boarding pass. Make sure your passport has at least 6 months of validity. Pack a bag that meets the 2026 size standards. Use modern locks. Bring a USB-C charger, a safe power bank, organized cables. Wear light layers. Carry a slim wallet. Pack only what genuinely improves your trip. Travel in 2026 is smoother and more efficient for travelers who adapt. Outdated travel items aren't just inconvenient. They cost you money, time, and comfort. But now you know exactly what to avoid and what to replace, so you can fly smarter, lighter, and stress-free. If you want weekly updates on TSA changes, 2026 travel rule updates, packing advice, and airport tips that American travelers actually need, subscribe to the channel. Travel smarter, travel prepared, and avoid the mistakes that catch most flyers by surprise.